Hello, I'm Abraham Lincoln, and these are powerful interviews from people in the past and present who have impacted our lives. I have with us today Paul Revere. Thank you so much, Mr. Revere, and I want to ask you, where are you from?
I was born in Boston, Massachusetts, but I grew up on the North End side.
And are you still alive during this interview?
No, I'm currently not alive.
What is the age of the time frame that I get to ask you these questions?
I will be 46 in this interview, but if I was still alive, I'd be 286 years old.
That would be a couple of years. When is your birthday?
I was born January 1st, 1735.
At a young age, I want to know, did you have any childhood influences?
Yes, my father influenced me to be a good worker and a silversmith. He also, other factors that contributed to my character today was the events that were happening during that time zone. So when we became colonists, we influenced very cruel treatment from the British king. And so that taught me to be fair and to respect others as I wanted to be treated. So, yeah.
Wow, that is definitely a powerful inspiration to make sure that fairness and equity will be able to reign through. I can relate to what you're saying. What do you think it is that have made you known, and why is that?
Well, my midnight ride on April 18, 1775 is what made me very known. I went to warn John Hancock and Samuel Adams that the British army of 1,000 men were marching to Lexington to arrest them and to capture the weapons that were disguised in Concord. So, yeah.
Wow. So, what went through your mind when you were doing this most famous ride?
Well, mostly not to get caught by the British, because who knows what they would have done.
Could imagine.
But actually, after I warned John Hancock and Samuel Adams, I did meet up with my partner, William Dawes, and we did get caught between Lexington and Concord. And my partner escaped, but I was taken, and they took my horse, and I had to walk back to Boston on foot.
Could have been much worse.
Yep.
I'm sure it was a long walk, though.
Yeah, a very long walk.
Do you believe many were warned on that ride?
Yes. I warned all the towns from Boston to Lexington and Concord.
Gave them an opportunity to maybe escape or prepare themselves for what was coming.
Yes, I think they were.
Do you think that anyone who has a strong message, maybe in modern time, who could do a midnight ride, as it may, should take up their horse and give out that message? If they're on the tinkering, what could you say to them?
Not to be scared, because there's a lot of difficulties through the ride, but you just have to keep on your goal, and they need to be warned, so you have to tell them.
They need to be warned, so they need to be told.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that ride and that inspiring message to us. I wanted to ask you, what is the secret to your success?
Well, I think what encouraged me to be so successful was ever since I was young, I was a bell ringer. And what a bell ringer's job is to do is to signal big news is coming. And so ever since I was little, I was in the center of attention for me. And that's what made me have the courage to do this ride. And I think I was born for it.
Born for a time, is that? Thank you so much for your work, Mr. Revere. And I want to ask you if you could leave us with closing thoughts, inspiration. Anyone who might be on the brink of doing something like you had done, not just that one time, but your whole life. What could be those closing thoughts that you would like to leave?
To just trust in God and not to lean on humans' thoughts, because even your family could tell you that it's not worth it and that it's too dangerous. But like I said, you have to do it. They have to be warned.
You have to do it. You have an important message. Trust in God and give it no matter what.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Revere. Appreciate you taking time to do not only what you had done, but provide us inspiration for ages to come. Have a good day.